so serving is the second part of the first video that you just saw. So we're going to take a look of how to use MyFitnessPal. So this is one of my favorite tracking apps that you can use. So if you have a smartphone, you could just download it on there, and you can also just, put it on a computer and use it that way. There are other calorie tracking apps. MyPlate makes a super tracker that you could use as well. But MyFitnessPal I found has the most food list, and it's just up to date. Also restaurant data. So just a lot of things that I think it keeps up to date with, and it makes it a great app to use at home. So we're going to kind of walk it through how to use it on the computer. Alright, so this is the home page of MyFitnessPal. So basically you would just make an account with an email and create a password, and you have access to this, and it's all free. So it's just the home page. So you're able to put in your goals, which is going to come up with goals for you based on your age, your height, your weight. It'll come up with different calories and goals amount for you. And is it not loading? Of course. Alright, sorry about that. So the goals, it's going to show a different calorie amount, different carbs, fat, and protein amounts. And so obviously you can make custom to yourself, and it'll also come up with custom goals for you. So when you go to food, you can basically input everything you ate. So see, this is for breakfast. You got lunch, dinner, different snacks that you might have ate. It's telling you how many calories you consumed, maybe how much you're over on your goals. So this day might have been a little bit over on carbohydrates, and just different things you can add in all your water as well, and then you'd be able to print it if you needed to. So it's really cool just to kind of see how you're doing as well, and it's really great. So if we just go to a day that we probably haven't done anything in, right? And so I want to add something that I ate for breakfast, so I can put it in there. So let's say I had hard-boiled egg. Let's see. Whoops. Sorry, guys. And let's say we got this from Costco. So you can actually put specific brands too. So it's going to search it. Okay. So, yep, here's the hard-boiled egg I had. So 70 calories. So we had 2 of them. So we can change the servings to 2. Okay, and we can add it to my diary. Okay. So see, now for breakfast I had 140 calories because that's what I ate. So maybe for lunch, I had a piece of Kirkland chicken, which is from Costco. So chicken breast. So see, there's a lot of different ones that come up. So it's thinking the canned ones that are coming up. So we just want a chicken breast. So I'm going to make that a little bit more specific. I don't really want this. Here we go. So 4 ounces. So, and you could change it to different servings if you had more than that. But we just had about that. And so then we're also going to add, that we had a sweet potato, okay? Oops, sorry. The lighting was a little weird there. Alright, so we're going to search sweet potato. Whoops, no, I didn't have a pound. So we have about 4.7 ounces of the sweet potato. So we're gonna put that in there. Okay, and I also have some green beans, so I'm gonna add that as well for my lunch. To my lunch. Alright, and then the next thing we're gonna add is, so we have used Skinny Taste stuffed peppers recipe. So check this out. So I found this recipe online, right, from Skinny Taste. It actually has it on there, so then you can just add that there. So a lot of times my plate will my Fitness Pal, not my plate, will actually have the recipes on there that you might find online. They can just enter in, and they also have, you know, restaurant food, a lot more of the franchise restaurants, not instead of like just the local restaurants. And then, you know, for snacks, it kind of saves a lot of the snacks that you do eat. So I could put spinach and, you know, balsamic vinegar. I might have also had some, you know, rice cakes and maybe some yogurt and blueberries. So I add all these as my snacks. There you go. So this is my whole day. This is what I've ate so far. So actually under calories. So this is kind of cool though, right? So you get an idea of how many calories you consume for breakfast, how many calories you consume for lunch, how much you consume for dinner, you know, and then how much you consume for your snacks too. And so you know maybe you're a little bit under or you're over, so then you can make adjustments too. So if I know I'm under, you know, for the entire day, then I can add a little bit more, right? If I know I'm going to be over, I can make some cutbacks. So it's great for you to keep track of like what you're doing at home. And it's very eye-opening, I think, that you'll find after you do this a couple times. So I do highly recommend this as a great opportunity to kind of deep dive your diet a little bit more. And then if you exercise too, you could also be putting in that. And another great thing about MyFitnessPal too is, say you have certain meals that you do consume. So you could add them with quick tools, and then you could save that as a meal. And so when you're adding your food, you would just go to your meals. So these are meals that maybe you frequently consume, and so you don't have to input all of that information again. You could just click on it, and then that would be the meal that you frequently consumed. So this is so user-friendly. I think it's just really awesome. So I think that pretty much sums up how to use MyFitnessPal. If you guys have questions, you can always ask me directly. But it's a really great app to keep track of what you're doing at home and how you're doing, and to deep dive those areas that maybe you need to work on a little bit more to improve on, you know, and it helps you really focus in on what's to help with your weight loss goals maybe. So I definitely recommend it if you haven't used it, to try to and play around with it. You know, just, you don't necessarily have to use it all the time, but make sure it's a good reference tool, especially if you're out and about. You don't know how many calories is in something, or how many fat or carbs or protein might be. It's a really good reference, like, oh, okay, that might be this much. And so it just gives you an idea when you're out and about. So I think it's great. All right, well, thank you guys. Take care.